All right, in this class, I want to look at the formation of the Greek pantheon and see a few things about the formation of the Greek culture and their religion that they didn't tell us in grade school or in middle school when we were introduced to these things. Yes, we all know about Zeus, and there he is in all his power and glory, but there is his daughter, Athena, who is unusual in many respects. We see here a scene from a vase painting of the archaic period, and we have the birth of Athena. And there she comes, fully armed, fully dressed, totally adult, from the head of Zeus. Zeus has been popped over the head by his son Hephaestus, seen there carrying this double-edged or double-bladed axe. Okay, there are more figures as time goes on, as Athena's friends congregate to help with the birth. We see Zeus now flanked by birth goddesses. And one of them, the head birth goddess, has that hand up in the usual gesture for come on out of there at the birth of anyone, and usually in more normal circumstances. Hephaestus stands to the left, and again he's got that double-bladed axe. And on the right we have Poseidon with his trident, Athena's uncle, whom she will have more dealings with later. In fact, she has a real head-to-head conflict with him. Another scene shows yet more friends. From the left, in the peaked cap, we have Hermes. We have Apollo with his great lyre, as he plays soothing sounds, we think, for Zeus during the birth of this child. And there she is again, springing out of his head with all the relevant implements of warfare. The birth goddess saying, yes, come on, come on. And then to the right, Ares, another deity of war. He's the impulsive type. And Athena becomes a war goddess, but she's in charge of strategy and tactics, and therefore she tends to win. We're going to look at the countryside in Greece, and I hope that you see it as such a lovely thing, and we'll look at the influence that it had on the formation of the Pantheon. This is a view from Delphi, the home of the famous Delphic oracle, looking across the valley down into the town. Okay, Athena herself looms quite large in Greek mythology. She also loomed quite large in the Pantheon, which was her home base, her temple in Athens. And here we have a reconstructed drawing of the great sculpture of Athena in the Pantheon, and you see that she dominates the space there. The sculpture is no longer in existence. It was made of ivory, in its time a precious substance, and what of that statue was not ivory was gold. And it is thought that probably the Christians had the best opportunity to melt that down and use it. Okay, that sculpture has been copied by numerous peoples. This, a Roman copy of that huge sculpture, and even unto today, Athena, and there she is holding in one hand a sculpture of the goddess Nike, Victory. And this sculpture stands in front of the Parliament building in Vienna. Okay. So there are things that these figures in this pantheon speak to in our humanity that cause them to be remembered and used in later times. And then artists have contributed their renditions of members of this pantheon. Here is Gustav Klimt's version of Athena, as she was seen and conjured by him. But we will look at, yes, the connection of this ancient pantheon and group of people with our own times. Please join us. Thank you.